15 is 20% of what number?
75.
75, correct answer. E.M. Forster wrote the novel A Passage to India, but a poem titled Passage to India appears in The Leaves of Grass by what American poet?
Walt Whitman.
That is the correct answer. Pledging to clean up the government, former President Martin Van Buren ran unsuccessfully as a candidate of what third party whose name suggests it gave away dirt at no cost?
Free Soil.
Free Soil Party, and that ends round 5 for Hampton High School. And I believe that was a perfect round. Was it indeed, scorekeeper? Was that a perfect round? It was indeed, earning 25-point bonus. Now it's time for Granby High School. James, if you will, pick a packet of questions, 1 or 2 for Granby.
1.
Packet number 1 for Gordon, Craig, Kirsten, and Gil. Remember, 2 minutes total. You may confer. If you're ready, let's begin. Krypton is a harmless, inert element, but kryptonite is the fictional substance which was once the only fear of what otherwise invincible comic book?
Superman.
Superman, correct answer. A trumpet has valves and a piano has pedals, but what other instrument for which Bach wrote many fugues has both valves and pedals? Organ, correct. A recent 22-pence stamp issued in the United Kingdom depicts what magic sword used by King Arthur in medieval legend?
Excalibur.
Excalibur, correct answer. What is the logarithm to the base 10 of 1,000?
3.
3, correct. Although Ferdinand Magellan navigated the Strait of Magellan in 1520, it was not until about a century later that Europeans found what cape at the tip of South America?
Cape Horn.
Horn, correct answer. The number of molecules in a mole of molecules is Avogadro's number, the Maxwell.
Avogadro's number.
That is the correct answer. Although his parents named him Alexandros, the Trojan prince who supposedly abducted Helen is usually known to readers by what shorter name?
Paris.
Paris, correct. What is the smaller of the 2 parts if you divide 90 so that the ratio of the 2 parts is 3 to 2?
$40.
36 was the correct answer. Some reporters have a nose for news, but what title character in an Edmund Rostand play has a long nose that causes him heartache and his undeclared love for Roxanne?
Cyrano de Bergerac.
That is the correct answer. Today, the music world has its prince, but the White House had a president nicknamed Prince when what successor to Garfield was chief executive?
Arthur.
Arthur, correct answer. And short of 1 for a perfect round, that ends round 5 for Granby. Difficult math question to work under pressure, that ratio 2 to 1. But let's check the score now. It is now Granby High School 400 points, Hampton 435. We have a long way to go and a lot of questions to ask. This is the final round, grab bag. 25 questions in this round. If we have time, we'll ask all 25. If not, you'll hear this sound. It signifies the end of the game. If you've locked in your light, you have to answer the question. Now remember, both teams, this is the final round, and you are in direct competition, so wait to be recognized by school and by name. If you're ready, let's begin. Because rallies were held then to demand an 8-hour workday, the name 8 hours was given to the Australian version of what American holiday that honors workers each September?
Granby, Gordon.
Labor Day.
Labor Day, correct answer. The NCAA winning percentage for a football coach remains the remarkable .881, achieved by what legendary Notre Dame coach who had been born in Norway?
Granby, Gordon.
Newt Rockney.
That is the correct answer, Newt Rockney. The columbine is the state flower of what centennial state that also begins its name?
Granby, Gordon.
Colorado.
Colorado, the correct answer. You might expect that the favorite music of a village blacksmith would be what chorus? That is
Granby, Craig.
Anvil.
the Anvil chorus, sung by hammering gypsies in the opera Il Trovatore. Next, what is the smallest prime factor of 66, excluding 1? No conferring.
Granby, Craig.
2.
2, the correct answer. Among those permitted to see the Holy Grail because he was pure was what square knight?
Hampton, Clark.
Sir Galahad.
Sir Galahad is the correct answer, Clark. And political jargon, an amendment not germane to a bill's purpose, has what name?
Granby, Kristen.
Ryder.
Ryder is the correct answer. According to Shakespeare, the ages of man come to what number that, by coincidence, is also equal to the number of years a person is a teenager?
Granby, Kirsten.
6.
7, the 7 ages of man. Next, please, choice question. Is insulation most commonly measured in terms of R values, I values, or C values? Time. R values is the correct answer. Next, please. Silver City, Idaho was among the first examples of what sort of abandoned mining towns whose popular name suggests they are haunted?
Hampton, Kurt.
Ghost Town.
Ghost Town, correct answer. In 1775, the first U.S. Marines were recruited at what Philadelphia tavern whose name suggests a large barrel or a weight of 2,000 pounds?
Granby, Gordon.
Tavern, T-U-N, though, in this instance. When the Soviet Army surrounded German forces at Stalingrad during World War II, this plan was codenamed for what planet that's seventh from the sun?
Hampton, Kurt.
Uranus.
That is the correct answer, Uranus. Abraham Lincoln was first elected to the Illinois legislature. At what age? It also happens to be the minimum age for members of the U.S.
Granby, Gordon.
25.
25, U.S. House of Representatives, correct answer. Choice question. According to Einstein's special theory of relativity, when a body moves at very high speeds, does it expand in the direction of motion, contract in the direction of motion, or remain unchanged in its dimension?
Granby, Craig.
Expand.
It contracts is the correct answer. Though he did not graduate, William McKinley did attend what Pennsylvania college that shares its name with a river joining the Monongahela in Pittsburgh?
Hampton, James.
Allegheny.
Allegheny is the correct answer. Whether you call a dollar bill a bill or a buck, it tells you across the top that it's what kind of banknote issued in one of the 12 monetary districts of the United States. Time. It says Federal Reserve note. Next, please. If you were writing a song about the Salvation Army woman who titles a play by George Bernard Shaw, you might write in it what sort of musical mode that identifies the rank of this Barbara? Time. Major. You might write it in a major key. Next, if a song had been written about Père Jacques instead of Frère Jacques, it could have celebrated what French Père who explored the Mississippi with Joliet?
Granby, Gill.
LaSalle.
Marquette is the correct answer. Although most, if not all, of the acids dealt with in high school chemistry contain hydrogen, an acid is most generally defined as a substance that donates protons, neutrons, or electrons.
Hampton, Kurt.
Electrons.
Protons is the correct answer. Lewis Carroll wrote about the hunting of the shark, but the hunting of the snark, I'm sorry. And that's the end of the game, so we don't have time for that question. A very close match, and while we're making sure that the scores are correct and that we have no problems, we would like to remind you that next week on Tidewater Challenge, it will be the team from Poquoson High School competing against the squad from Churchland High School.
Scholarship funds for Tidewater Challenge are provided by Bank of the Commonwealth, Virginia Beach and Norfolk's largest independent bank with 7 convenient locations. Our children and our community are our greatest concern.
And Don, do we have a verification of the final score?
This is, I think, what you call a squeaker.
It is indeed.
Yeah, the score is correct.
Hampton High School, 495 points. Granby High School, 500 points. I think it's the closest match to date. Clark, James, Charlotte, Kurt, nip and tuck, back and forth, picked up the bonus on the round 5, but it was close. A round of applause. Hampton, way to go. Hope to see a team back next year from Hampton High School. And good luck with your future plans. Thanks for participating and getting as far as you did. We say to Granby High School, you'll be moving on to 3rd round competition, which will be starting pretty soon, actually. Just a few more games to go as we move our way toward the championships. Congratulations on your even 500 score, taking you to 3rd round competition. And Gordon, Craig, Kirsten, Gil, keep studying. We'll see you next time. From all of us at WHRO, thanks for watching. Good night. Come on down and congratulate the players. Good match.